want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution, where I talk about everything crypto daily. I want to thank everybody that's been hitting that like button for me. Didn't quite get 1,000 likes last video, guys. I want to get 1,000 likes a video. Take 2 seconds, hit that like button for me. I make these videos. I took a day off yesterday. I had some business to attend to. Don't hold it against me. 1,000 likes this video. I've got a ton of good content coming for you. Subscribe to the channel. Comment. Tell me in the comment section what number like you were when you hit that like button. Jumping right into the market today in crypto. Green day. Overall market cap of cryptocurrency, $262 billion. Bitcoin at about 9,400. Huge gains in a lot of these altcoins. Day after day, week after week, everything's changing. Like these altcoins have been moving amazingly well. A lot of these midterm hold setups have been playing out as well. This is a Bitcoin daily chart. And Bitcoin broke out of this falling wedge descending channel. Broke out and retested. Now this red area right here is overhead potential resistance. Bitcoin's right here. Okay, you want to buy the breakout. If you're not in Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin breaks out here. You can pretty much expect over time an upside target of about 11,800. You do have some possible divergence down here on the MACD. The RSI is Class C bearish divergence, the histogram bearish divergence. So there are some signs that's saying, hey, you know what? It could pull back. However, if the price action breaks through this, then it will pull these indicators higher and negate this idea. So what you can expect is if we do pull back here, you'll probably get a retrace at least to about 8,800, which is the 200 SMA. But if we break out, the easiest way to just buy the breakout, right? Now this is a Bitcoin 4-hour chart, and I want to show you. So this resistance level we're at was obviously previous support becomes future resistance and vice versa. So you can see the price action back here. This is in July of last year. You can see there's a ton of support, ton of support, ton of support. It was resistance here. Here we are again. Can we break through this level? You got your cup target 11,300. See your cup and handle. This could become a huge inverse head and shoulders. Let me show you. Look, what if this could be a shoulder? This could be the head. Maybe we dip down and pull back and this becomes this huge inverse head and shoulders. This plays out. We're talking huge targets for Bitcoin. Now the daily and the weekly candle close in a couple hours. So potentially Asia's going to wake up. There's going to be some volume coming into this market. We don't know if they're going to wake up bullish or bearish, but here we are on the Bitcoin 1-hour chart. This is a complex head and shoulders pattern. Now this is bearish. A downside break basically is the length from the head to the neckline. Okay, so if it breaks down lower, you will see 89, 8,800 on this move to the downside. Okay, so this isn't guaranteed, but if the price action breaks below here and you get a bunch of volume and a candle body close below this level, then it will confirm the breakout to the downside. Now we did have this huge crazy wick last night, ran down to around 9,100, but it didn't close below the neckline. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts. Everybody is working together. It's amazing. New people come in the group. They're real successful because you've got a bunch of people posting charts and setups that, hey, I'm in this trade. Hey, this trade looks like this. This coin's moving. Like we have this amazing ecosystem. I want to invite you guys to check it out. I got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading this market, watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades, period. You're not going to find a group like this. You will not find it. I'm just telling you, best value. It's not an expensive group either. It's less than $2 a day. Now, the number one reason why people join this group, you can come into this group and you can earn while you learn. You can watch these videos. You can trade these setups. Here's ICX. ICX has just been going out of control. I posted this as essentially an aggressive buy. If you got into this aggressive buy, you're up 136% on Icon now. Huge gains. This person stated, I've been in the group for 2 days and I've already made up 6 months membership. Sam Walton on YouTube did a ton of research. He said, I wrote back and forth with a bunch of people in his group. CBC is totally legit. Yeah, of course. This person says, I'm up 1.4 Bitcoin on ICX midterm hold. I mean, he's up $13,000 in one trade because he's midterm holding. You know, some people have larger bags to work with, but if you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. If you pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. If you pay for the year in crypto, now you get 30% off and an additional month for free. If you do want to pay with a card month to month, you can do so. There's a Patreon link in the description. Interestingly enough, somebody on Reddit was posting, any idea why Icon's going up? Why is ICX going up? It's gone up 118% in 7 days. Just curious. Does anybody know? And, you know, the news is going to do things to tie everything to it. Just makes me leery, this person says, of getting into it right now. Well, yeah, I mean, it has spiked considerably. I don't want to get caught up in FOMO, but it might go back to $13. FOMO. I tried looking up more details on YouTube or even on here, and I really couldn't find anything. Why is it going up? This person stated, well, welcome to crypto. Nobody knows. This person says, I think it's going up because there's more buying than selling. Of course. But I want you to understand, just like Bitcoin was in this long-term downtrend, here's a long-term falling wedge. This is a bullish scenario. You get these breaks. This is basically, okay, here's ICX trending lower, trending lower, trending lower. And it's been following the same pattern, staying under this trend line, and it broke out to the upside. These whales, institutions, smart money, they trade on technicals. They trade on, think about how many people in this market got rich on speculation. We want mainstream adoption to happen, but think about how speculative this market is. Okay, people buy into these coins, retail especially. They want everything. Mainstream adoption is going to happen. This is going to be more important. Right now, everybody's trading on technicals and speculation, right? So just keep that in mind. Oil price collapses on market fears could drive investment into Bitcoin. This would be amazing. Anything that can drive investment into our space was awesome. OPEC and Russia have agreed to push their regular March meeting. They want to move it forward because of oil's collapse. Oil's dropped over 20% in January amid fears of demand cuts related to the coronavirus outbreak. Bitcoin, however, is seeing a price bump. What's crazy is they're going to just, restrict the production of OPEC and everything's good. Hey, we're just going to produce less to drive the price up. Market manipulation. But I'm so excited about just this space and so excited. I've got a video at the end of this video you're going to see, and it's just amazing. We are so early into this. It's going to take off. We're all going to be set for life. Like, it's never been more clear to me that this is the biggest financial revolution of our lifetimes, and we're all going to be ridiculously wealthy because we're here. No matter what your strategy is, we're going to be rich, and it feels amazing. Now, Bitcoin's coming decisive price movement is what we have in store. This is going to be a huge break to the upside or pullback. Now, I really like this idea, and I actually talked about it at the beginning of the video, but essentially this would be a pullback which would form essentially a big inverse head and shoulders on the daily chart. So will we pull back to 8,700 or 8,000? Where's the pullback going to be? If we do get this pullback and you're thinking about, hey, I need to pick up some altcoins, like, things are different in this market. You have to be able to flip bullish, right? There's a lot of bearish scenarios talked about in the news. People are calling for some low numbers, and you have to know that things are happening that haven't happened in a very long time. There's a lot of upside potential in this space. Whether we pull back to 8,700 or 8,000, whatever it is, if it even happens. So again, Asia waking up shortly, daily and weekly candles close in about an hour. This market could just take off, and then everybody's chasing. If you guys haven't signed up for a VPN service yet, PureVPN, I use this every single day. Anytime I'm working with anything to do with crypto, I make sure I'm secure with my virtual private network, PureVPN. The link to PureVPN is in the description. If you want to use Binance.com and trade all the little altcoins that everybody's making a bunch of money on, if you want to trade on BitMEX, Bybit, you can do so with PureVPN. But hit that link in the description. It does support the channel. Also, if you wait till the end, you get 85% off. Get started. Just click that. Blockchain-enabled digital IDs help boost financial inclusion in Sierra Leone. So this is amazing. The government of Sierra Leone, they've been working on endorsing blockchain to improve financial access. So they've got about 1 million people that have gained access to bank accounts, other financial institutions using blockchain technology. 1 million people. So this idea would broaden the contribution and participation of women and other poverty-stricken towards the economy. Like they're banking the unbanked. Blockchain in general is going to change the world. Opening a bank account, this person stated, would require some identity, obviously. If you don't have an ID, you still have your fingerprint. This fingerprint ID is enough to make the bank set up your bank account for you, and this makes lives much better. You have to have banking the unbanked is immediately out of the box a great way for cryptocurrency and mainstream adoption to happen quickly. Google's quantum computing chief says China's ambition may threaten U.S. lead. So Google, their head of quantum computing, came out and they said this could place the United States at a big disadvantage. China could step it up. And I really gave a lot of thought to this. And just listen, Google already struck a milestone in October 2019. They've got a quantum computing breakthrough that they've established. They were able to use a quantum computer to solve a complex computation in 200 seconds. That would take a regular conventional computer about 10,000 years. And if you think about it at its core, whoever controls the most powerful computers in the future will have a lot of control. Imagine you log into any login you have with passwords, just anything, your Gmail account, your bank account, whatever. If you had a computer that could essentially hack into or break into or unravel the passwords of anything you log into, what is the power that these computers could hold in the future? Obviously, there's a ton of things that they're trying to put in place to prevent quantum computers from unraveling these passwords and whatnot and solving these equations. Anyways, just to plant a seed, the United States has to do everything possible to stay up to speed and be ahead and a leader. Bolstering adoption, Twitter unveils new Bitcoin emoji, so everybody's excited. Jack's pro BTC, so Jack Dorsey, CEO of Twitter, they've came out, they've got a Bitcoin emoji now. Cardano futures arrive. Leading cryptocurrency exchange Binance launches perpetual swaps. So everybody's super excited. Cardano ADA futures arrive on Binance. This video amazed me. This is the House Financial Services Committee.
Ms. Tetro, I was particularly concerned by some provisions in your written testimony that you've submitted that criticize cryptocurrency. Although you only mention Libra, which is not in itself a cryptocurrency, I would hope that you've more fully explored these innovations, or if you haven't, that you will be, and the opportunities that they provide to both build a financial future for individuals, but also to empower individuals to control the value of their own assets separate from government control. Have you done any of that?
So we have looked at cryptocurrency, and I had made remarks almost, 6 or 7 years ago that the original promise of cryptocurrency was returning power to consumers, that consumers are not truly empowered to, quote unquote, be their own bank, and that these intermediaries are often under-regulated, under-supervised, that there aren't clear rules of the road. And so the promise of cryptocurrency in many ways has been lost.
There's a whole environment out there of brilliant, genius young people who are coming up with new ways to transfer value every single day. And I worry that we're gonna crush that entrepreneurial spirit and that advancement. Obviously, you and I, we've heard of Bitcoin, we've heard of Ethereum. You familiar with XRP and the efforts of Ripple?
With the distributed ledger technology for their payments?
Yep.
Yes.
And you're familiar with EOS?
No.
What about privacy coins like Monero or Zcash?
So I had a footnote that if I understood the aim of this hearing, that it was that I was not going to approach the privacy concerns. There are any number of different privacy technologies around cryptocurrencies. Some are concerning, some are very promising, and that it really is very item specific. So I don't have a lot to say on that, only that you're right. There is definitely, I mean, I agree with you that there is definitely some interesting things going on there.
I mean, how about 0x or Algorand? What about Stellar, which is facilitating cross-border transfers? Are you familiar with that one?
No.
So, I mean, I could keep going through these, but it's amazing things that are happening out there. And by the way, major companies like IBM are doing work on this too. My colleague, Mr. Payne, just pointed out the only truly private thing left is cash. We can identify people on the internet. You can't necessarily identify somebody who's carrying around suitcases of cash. And I think the comment was El Chapo had $200 million in cash on his property. I had my guys check. I don't think he had any cryptocurrency, by the way. His son might have, but he didn't.
Got him! Mr. Emmer? Dude, he knows. Listen, I can't even tell you. Like, it gives me goosebumps to hear this. Like, we are going to be amazingly rich because we know here we are in this space, learning, well invested in this space. And people don't even know about what this is. They don't even have a clue. They really just don't even get it. Listen, if you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure and subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit that bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.